We are living in a time where the relationship between the government and the people has reached a breaking point, and it is time we start speaking the truth about what happens when a country stops respecting its own civilians. When a nation no longer values the people who keep it running, then it is time for those civilians to find their own ways to survive and work off the books without being tracked by a system that only wants to take from them. If the government is going to treat you like a number or a target rather than a human being, then you have every right to live for yourself and let the economy feel the weight of your absence, because a system that does not serve the people does not deserve to be sustained by the people. We are seeing a total collapse of respect across the board, and that includes how our troops are being handled in this current climate. If we are in a place where our service members are not respected and their sacrifices are used as political pawns, then those troops should have the courage to stand down and refuse to serve a leadership that does not have their backs. There is no honor in serving a cause that has lost its moral compass, and the same logic applies to how we treat those coming to our shores. If we are going to treat immigrants as if they are the enemy, then we should get the fuck out their countries too. And we should accept being deported by them. No one cares about your houses or what you bought, as no one cares about them either. We have to be consistent, and we have to be bold in our demands for a leadership that actually follows the rules it sets for everyone else. Right now, we have a situation where the president is attacking his own people for no reason other than to hide his own crimes and distract from the chaos he has created. We need to realize that without the explicit permission of Congress, this person has no legal protection to act like a king or a dictator. This administration has gone to war and bombed boats without the authorization of Congress, which means they are operating outside the law and outside the Constitution. Because these actions were taken without the proper legal funding or permission, Congress cannot protect or fund these illegal maneuvers, and that opens the door for real accountability. We are at a point where the world is watching, and all countries should feel free to step in and make an arrest, because no one person should be allowed to bypass the checks and balances that are supposed to keep us safe. We are tired of the shows and the distractions and the constant stream of lies coming from the top, while the rest of us are left to struggle and deal with the consequences of these reckless decisions. If the leadership wants to act like they are above the law, then the people and the international community have a responsibility to show them that they are not. We want to see real justice and real consequences for those who think they can use the military and the immigration system as their personal playground. The economy is built on our backs, and if we decide to stop supporting a corrupt structure, then the whole thing will come down, and maybe that is exactly what needs to happen for us to build something better and more honest. We have to stop being afraid of the truth and start acting like the free people we were born to be. If the government wants our respect, then they need to earn it by following the laws of the land and respecting the civilians who make this country what it is. Until that happens, we have every right to look out for ourselves and find ways to exist outside of their control. We are done with the excuses and the sugar-coated explanations for why things are falling apart. It is time for the arrests to happen and for the truth to be laid bare in a court of law where everyone can see it for themselves. We are standing at a crossroads, and the choice is clear. We either accept this abuse of power, or we stand up and demand that the rules apply to everyone equally, from the highest office to the person on the street. The time for waiting is over, and the time for action is here, because our future depends on whether or not we have the guts to hold the powerful accountable for what they have done to our country and our people. Please feel free to follow, subscribe, comment, like, and share. This helps you to stay connected to me, and it helps me to remain here creating more content for you. Thank you, love. Always, Maria, DC, Santiago.